Welcome to Pink Caddy Garage.
Today we're going to shoot a quick video showing you how to use one of these windshield repair kits to repair a stone chip on my mother's Mercedes windshield. Let's go.
Okay.
First of all, let's take a look at what's in the kit here.
All right, so we've got detailed instructions, about 10 steps worth. Alcohol prep pad, a little plastic sheet. We'll show you what to do with that later. This is an adhesive mount that this syringe mount works with this syringe, which we will fill with this resin. It also comes with a thumbtack for cleaning up around the hole and a new razor blade. Who doesn't need more of those? Yeah. Let's go.
So we put a piece of yellow tape behind the chip just so it's more visible on the video for those watching. I'm going to use the thumbtack. We're just going to check for any loose pieces of glass before we clean the area with the alcohol prep pad. And it looks like there's really not anything loose, so we'll move on to the next step. Now for my favorite sound. Wow, look at that. Stuck on and everything.
Just go.
So we're going to use that alcohol prep pad just to clean the area before we move on to actually repairing it. That looks pretty clean.
Next, you're going to take this disc. It is adhesive on both sides, and there's liners. So just take and peel one side off on the liner. So you see you've got that tab there. That tab's going to be pointing straight up. So then you see there's a hole in the middle. You're going to align that hole with the center of the damage on the windshield. So stick it on there. All right, nice. Then give it a few bits of pressure, not too much. You won't want to crack the windshield anymore. Then we're going to take that tape off, go inside and make sure there's no air bubbles under that disc.
Well, that looks fine. No air bubbles. So we'll just gently put this tape on because you don't want to apply a ton of pressure on a chipped windshield from behind. So
we're just going to see how much resin we can get in there. It usually doesn't take all of it, but it'll take quite a bit. We'll just leave a little bit in for one last step later on. All right, you'll have to excuse my sweaty hands. It's about 112 degrees in here today. But we've got this syringe that has this locking tab, and you see there's a couple of notches here. So you can rotate this up and down, and then it will lock in to that piece of wire right there, like so. So the instructions say put the plunger in its fully depressed position. So we'll do that and then insert it into the plunger mount, into the syringe mount. All right, so we're going to firmly put our plunger in here. And then you've got a lower and an upper detente. So you're going to pull it up. You're going to hold that thing pretty firmly too. And twist and try to get it locked in. There we go. That's going to pull that resin up and create a vacuum here. And you have to let that sit for 10 minutes. All right, our 10 minutes has gone by. So what you're going to want to do is release some of the vacuum by doing that, which is going to let some air in the plunger and the pedestal. And then you're going to insert it firmly back in there. And then we want it to be set at the high detente setting right there. Get it locked in. There we go. Then we have to let that sit for 20 minutes. Next thing we're going to want to do is pull off the syringe. And then using the razor, we're going to take this syringe mount off. That's one piece. All right. I see some resin dripping down the windshield, so hopefully we got enough in the crack, the stone chip. All right, now you're going to want to take a little bit of resin from the tube, kind of just cover up that area. And we're going to take this little clear sheet of plastic that was supplied. We're going to want to put it on, press it firmly down with the razor blade. Just try to get all that air out. Now we're going to pull the car out into the sun. This resin is UV cured, which means it's going to need some sunlight. And we're going to let that cure for about 15 minutes, and then we'll bring the car back in. All right, that has been sitting outside for a little over 15 minutes. We just pulled it back in. So you're going to want to pull that plastic sheet off. And then there's going to be some extra resin, so you can just take your razor blade, scrape that off. That looks pretty good. I'll bring the camera in a minute, a little bit closer, but everywhere this resin dripped down, you're going to want to get that. Good thing I'm about to replace this wiper blade because it's all over that too. Seems like it worked in spite of the fact that it leaked. All right, let's see if we can zoom in here. I had to change the tape because the camera wasn't picking up anything. So as you can see, kind of in between the two arrows is our repair spot. If I get a reflection on it, you can see a little indentation there. But much better. It did fill the kind of the bullseye area. There's a little bit of spider cracking still out there. I'd say this probably fixed about 85% of this. So better than buying a new windshield, which, you know, you can do that when a big rock hits it and bust it all up. But that will be good for today.